This tells me that both of y'all are not married. However, when this child was born, Mr. Quintero, you were present and you signed a written acknowledgement that you are the father of the child.
This man did a secret DNA test 1.5 years after he signed the birth certificate and proved that he's not the father.
Do you have any questions about that, Mr. Quintero?
I have no questions about that. I did sign that I was the acknowledgement. I was pursued or persuaded into me believing that the child was mine.
So in other words, you have a question, you have a doubt about having signed that?
Yes, that is correct.
How old is the child, Ms. Velez?
He's 1 year and 2 months.
Year and 2 months. And how old are you, sir?
I am 29.
You're 29 and you were kind of confused as to what you were signing?
No, I was pretty clear on what I was signing, but I guess at that moment, I don't want to accept the truth or accept the doubts, because I was too far emotionally maybe invested already at the time.
Now for some reason you have a question. And are you asking to contest the acknowledgement and you wish to have a testing done? Is that the case?
That is correct. I have no problem with being on child support, putting myself, I'm actually the one that opened this case up against myself. I have no problem with raising it. I would just like to be for sure that it's mine.
I'll be sure.
The father is locked in at this point, more than willing to step up to the plate to be a father. But he was convinced that the child was biologically his. But after coming to the realization that the woman that he has been with is a thought pocket, he changed his tune. And even if a father has a 1% chance to believe that he may not be the father, that will impact the child.
And what reason do you have to doubt that it's yours?
Because after the child was born, I just had my doubts and I went ahead and ordered a home DNA test and I DNA tested the child and the results came back that I was 0% the father.
Oh, okay. And did you let Mrs. Velez know about that?
Absolutely. And she insisted that my DNA test was fake at first. So I persuaded her to give me another one to prove me wrong. And she denied every time.
Liars be lying.
All right. Okay,
I understand.
So I understand. Ms. Velez, do you understand that he's asking to contest the acknowledgement and request of testing? What is your position, ma'am?
If that's what he wants, I'm up for it. But I was not aware when he did that DNA or what he did to my child. So, yes.
Yeah, I know, man. What happens? That happens sometimes. And they go to Walmart or H-E-B and get some over-the-counter test, and they do it without the mama, which they really don't need the mama, but we do require it in our testing. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and put on the record that he is contesting the acknowledgement. That doesn't mean that he's not the father. Legally, he's recognized as the father because of the form, but he is contesting it. So paternity testing will be ordered. The state will make arrangements to have you tested, ma'am, and the child, and also, sir, to have you tested, okay?